Sanmalani, Ikamala Mosipo and I'm back with another video. So, firstly, I just wanna say shout out to Decent Q. Shout out, my brother. I just wanna say shout out for this one. You said I've been saying in my channel, I've said it about white people, about DA in South Africa. Ah, basidlalile. They've played football with these black sellouts in the ANC. They've played the ball. Aye, 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 aye. This time, they've got us. Yo! After this guy, this Minister of Home Affairs, after he did what he did without the president consent and approve, while the president is in Russia, he approves the diplomatic relationship with the Ukraine, and there's no outburst, there's nothing disrespecting our president in front of our face in the world stage. In the world stage, then basevaka Chidima. Chidima for who? We don't care. She doesn't affect anything in our day-to-day life. She doesn't embarrass us on our world stage. She got nothing to do with that. But the truth is, she's not in the country. So addressing this to us, you think it's gonna make us feel better or something? Stop entertaining this guy on this Chidima. Can tell this Chidima, we need to know about the Ukraine. How can he embarrass our president on the world stage? And I know some of you are ignorant on the foreign affairs. You don't want to know anything. Minister Lamula, did you saw the confidence in Minister Lamula when he was addressing about the Palestine and Israel war? Did you saw his body language on this foreign affairs with Ukraine? Is it the same energy? Is it the same man? Is it the same stigma? Do you still feel the same aura? I couldn't feel that. That was weak. But they played us. In the agriculture, they put their own people, and they are quietly moving, getting this experience of how they're gonna take over. The other one because when they get in power, they're gonna work hand in hand. The other one, FF Plus, is in prisons. Liatanyane bafanyana no. Yeah. They are getting in piece by piece. I don't know what's the next election. If they step their feet again on the next election, they're stepping on the police now. Beat by beat by beat. One would ask me, if they are doing for the good of South Africa, what is the problem? The problem is you've just proven white supremacy right. You can't judge 60 black people in South Africa are like 40 something million. You can't judge 48 something million people by these people are in parliament that are less than 200. You can't just move the whole country with those people. Those people, they might represent the struggle of back then, but they not represented our struggle, our today's struggle of taking South Africa forward. So it's not them. It's not them. That's truth, dog. I mean, I'm glad someone with a greater, with a much bigger following saying these stuff. Shout out to you, my brother. We have been undermined, and most of y'all are entertaining it. Stop entertaining these people, please. Stop entertaining the Minister of Home Affairs when he brings out black people as the cover up of everything he is doing with these people. He's all how come they are integrating with two, not just once, twice on the world stage. Firstly, it was Israel. And what I've noticed is these people are playing the algorithm. These people have billionaires on their pockets. These people are also paying for the algorithm. When you talk about these things, you don't get so much reach. When you talk about the other things, something is not make sure. Something is not make sure. Something is not make sure. They want us to feed on this algorithm of like instilling it in our hearts, so you can look a Nigerian brother like this, or look a Zimbabwean brother like that. I think it's important. I think it's still important. I'll never get my words out that it's not important for blacks to try to develop themselves on their own. But you can't make this Chirima story a world story like this for this long time. Even if there are serious things that are being happening, you still bring this up. Okay, then what? Okay, even if she goes to prison, today she goes to prison. Then what? If it goes to that, then what? What happens to a day-to-day South African life? The Minister of Home Affairs, I'm not agreeing. I think we should, black people, I think you should get where I'm standing. Yabona, if we allow it for white people to disrespect us as black people, after, I know black leaders have done very, very bad things in the past 30 years. We can rectify their mistakes, not rectifying their mistake by calling the people who were with the abusers, who doesn't believe what we believe in that we've been put in Soweto, in small places, we've been put in small places, forcefully. The least you could do is to peacefully make change, making sure that our people get better off this country. How can we be the richest country in Africa? But to us as black people, we the poorest. You know how hard it is for a black person to make it out. Then nisifundza ngama-grant. We don't need the grants. Youth need to boycott the grants, and we need to in our nani ngabonyawo pe man funa la ma 350. We're not ready. Nah, I think they're not ready. Some of them are, most are not ready. They want people who will also batotosa uthi we are still ukutotosa abantu abamnyama. We don't need to be carried like kids. We need to wake up and work very hard and make sure that the system work for us. Pela, people in America where when they coming into South Africa, they say South Africa, they see that South Africa is the richest country in Africa. They're expecting to see South African, when you're going to the Arab country, when they say the Arab country are rich, when you go to Dubai, you see the Arab people being the richest in the Arab. If they are not, if you are a tourist, you are a tourist, you are rich from another country, or you acquired a citizenship, but Arab people are the richest people in Arab states. Why we not rich in South Africa? Why we not the richest? Why 80% of the money is with the white people? Then we want to elect white people who don't believe in redistributing the land, strategizing on how we're going to accommodate the black people. He just want to go on with the life. That's it. Then when people become criminals, because it's very hard to live a life, they're going to lock us like dogs. If they're in power, they're going to do what they're doing in Israel. If they have a military power, they would do what the whites are doing in Israel. They would say it's for the safety of the country. Look, the employment rate is up. Look, some black people are happy. They show the Uncle Toms saying, yeah, we are happy with our masters here. But majority of the black people are dying every day because of lack of opportunities, the destruction that's happening in the black communities. Nobody gives a damn about. They don't even give a damn about that. They don't care about the black man's struggle if they're not even willing to sit down. How come in the TRC did Johann Rupert or Oppenheimer came and sit down and said, I benefited from the system that only allowed me as a poor South African to have this type of power, to have this type of because of most of them, they are beneficiaries of, they are not self-made. If we can calculate self-made millionaires of white people and self-made millionaires of black people, Rabashah 2 times Batuba in numbers. But because of their privileges and their backgrounds and their collections from their grandfathers who took it from people who our indigenous people, that's it. Then we're gonna be ruled for generations and generations to come, because you might change your life when personal is a person, but you'll have to move out and stay with them. Then they become racist to you. Then you say, when you come at us, we are hungry. People are hungry. They will try to do bad on you. They are hungry. There's no ways. There are no ways. They don't see their little brothers after graduating changing their lives. So, what do you expect? Basishayile bafanas. Basishayile bafanas. Angazi labantu laba basifaka umuthi. Mara basishayile bafanas. And it's very sad. It's very sad. For me, it's very sad. It's very sad. DA know the right move, know what they do. These white people are not sleeping. These white people know how to open secret organization like they did with the Broeder Bonds and move underground to understand what do we need? How to blind us, how to fool us with the media, what are our weak point. They need to know that we oppose to anything they do. So yeah, I am done.